Dear friends, when faith meets obedience. There was once a poor widow whose husband had died. He was a faithful servant of God, but after his death, the family was left in a heavy debt. One day, the creditor came and said, "I will take your 2 sons as slaves to repay what you owe." Broken, helpless, and afraid, the widow went to the prophet Elisha and cried, "My husband is gone, and now my children will be taken away." Elisha looked at her and asked a simple question, "What do you have in your house?" She replied sadly, "Nothing except small jar of oil." Elisha said, "Go, borrow as many empty jars as you can from your neighbors. Then go inside, shut the door, and pour oil into them." It sounded strange. She had only a little oil. How could it fill many jars? Yet she obeyed. She brought the jars, shut the door, and began to pour. And the miracle happened. The oil kept flowing. Jar after jar was filled. Only when there were no empty jars left, the oil stopped. She ran to Elisha. He said, "Sell the oil, pay your debts, and live with what remains." The oil stopped flowing when there was no container left. 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 6. Friends, many of us feel like that widow today. Limited income, growing responsibilities, fear about children's future, pressure from loans, society, and expectations. We often say, "I have nothing left." But God asks us the same question. What do you already have? A little faith, a little strength, a small skill, a humble prayer. Dear friends, the miracle did not begin with more oil. It began with obedience. God works with what we place in His hands. Small faith can release great blessings. Miracles flow where there is room to receive. If the widow had brought only 1 jar, the oil would have filled only 1 jar. Friends, stop focusing on what you lack. God looks at what you already have. Create space for God's blessing. Empty jars represent open hearts. Obey even what it doesn't make sense. Faith often comes before understanding. Trust God's provision. God may not give extra, but He always gives enough. My God will supply all your needs according to His riches in glory. Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. If today you feel empty, worried, or afraid, remember this. As long as there are empty jars, God's oil will not stop flowing. Bring your emptiness to Him. He will fill it with hope, provision, and peace. This channel, friends, is a small space of light for those walking through struggles, searching for God's presence in everyday life. Every story, every message here is meant to comfort your heart and remind you that you are never alone. Subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone who may need a little hope today. Because sometimes one story can change a life, and your one click can become someone's blessings.